Texas weather discussion video for Wednesday, the 12th of June. I'm Donovan Neal. We continue with below average weather for at least the next 48 hours, and then we go back to highs in the low 90s on Friday and the weekend. We could see some showers and thunderstorm activities again towards the end of this weekend into early next week. So here's the upper air map across the continental United States. This afternoon, you can see that we have that big trough grazing across the north, very anomalous for this time of the year, causing some drier air. I wouldn't say drier because here's the satellite imagery view. You can see a few showers and thunderstorms currently ongoing along the Red River areas across the north, but that should be ending this afternoon as they continue to wane away and dissipate off to the west. Temperatures as of 11 a.m. this morning, mostly in the mid to upper 70s. Got a few 60s readings across the board for the cooler spots. And I think we should warm to at least the low 80s later today. And around the nation, the hottest spots still out in the west near California, where they still have excessive heat warnings and heat advisories currently in place. Other than that, most of the nation stays pretty quiet and dry. Convective outlook, marginal risk in effect for parts of West Texas near just to the east of El Paso, marginal risk off to the Midwest, and another marginal risk for areas near the Mid-Atlantic coast. Day 2 tomorrow. 2 areas of severe weather, one for West Virginia and parts of the Northeast, and another one near Childress and Amarillo. And on day 3, we've got a marginal risk for areas near Abilene and off to the west and off to the north in North Dakota. And here's the average precipitation for the next 7 days. Heaviest rain amounts still near that Joplin, Tulsa, Little Rock area, and down here about a half an inch to an inch or so expected over the course of this week. And I think most of late weekend, early on into early next week is we'll see the most rain, as we'll show you. So let's take a look at the dailies here. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. You can see that trough starts to progress to the east, which will start to lose that pattern, but we'll have one more day of some cool, dry weather with a mix of sun and clouds. Again, we'll see highs in the mid 80s tomorrow. On Friday, though, we could see a shower or two, but the unfortunate thing is we go back to seasonal averages with highs in the low 90s, still featuring a mix of sun and clouds. Here's Saturday, pretty much the same deal. We do warm up a few degrees, highs in the mid 90s today. I'd say mid 90s on Saturday. I'd say around 94. And then on Sunday, we could see some afternoon, late morning to early afternoon showers and thunderstorms, as we begin to get into that pattern again where it favors that. It won't be widespread, but it still should be mostly isolated. Highs will be in the low 90s at that point. And here's Monday of next week. A new surge of moisture should bring some scattered mostly afternoon and late morning showers and thunderstorms. We're in a pattern, like I said, that favors that once again. I'd say around 50-50 at that point. Highs will be in the upper 80s. And on Tuesday, pretty much have much of the same weather again. Isolated mostly afternoon to morning showers and thunderstorms. And here's a week from today, Wednesday the 19th of June. You can see highs are a little below average, which is pretty surprising, and that looks like a pretty dry look, but I do think we'll still stay in the 90s. Nothing really changes here. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, the start of next weekend. You can see troughing in the north, ridging in the south, and down here, that looks like that'd be mostly dry if that were to verify. Let's take a look at our ensemble precipitation spread from the European ensemble. You can see Jill still has just above 2 inches of rain through much of next week. So as we begin to lock into the regular pattern once again. And the numbers still reflecting our averages for this time of the year. Although for the next 48 hours, we should still see below average temperatures. But as we hit this weekend, actually, we should see highs go back to the upper 80s to low 90s and lows pretty much in the mid to low 70s, and that's very average for this time of the year. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. My notes in the blog. Next video here will be posted at around noon tomorrow afternoon. If you can catch local TV stations on the air this afternoon at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.